Alright, hey, what's up everybody? Aaron here from AnthonyJamesTV, wearing an American flag bandana, if you haven't noticed. America. Make America great again. But that's not what this video is about. This video is a wrestling fan tag challenge. I was challenged by my good buddy, AnthonyJamesTV. I've never done a tag video before. I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I've got 20 questions here that I'm going to answer, all about wrestling, and this is like the first time I've ever done a tag video. So, first question, how long have you been watching wrestling? Roughly, religiously, roughly about 10 years. Yeah, I started when I was 8, really, watching like non-stop. So yeah, I'm 18 right now, if you guys did the math in your head. About 10 years. My favorite superstar, it doesn't really specifically, of all time, The Rock. Right now, currently, Finn Balor. Favorite diva of all time, I'd have to say Lita, and right now, currently, Paige. One independent wrestler you want to come into WWE or NXT, Adam Cole. If not Adam Cole, Roderick Strong. Both guys, I believe, will do very well in WWE. Adam Cole has teased coming to WWE. At some points, some people thought he was going to come last year, I believe, because his contract with Ring of Honor was ending. I believe he signed another contract. I'm not really sure. But yeah, both guys. Roderick Strong, I believe, would do very well in NXT, especially with all the guys that are paired up with him. And they could attract even more guys like the Young Bucks to come in to WWE. Number 5, how many WrestleManias have you been to? If none, which would you want to go back and attend live? I've only been to one WrestleMania, and that was last year's WrestleMania, WrestleMania 31. It was the best experience I've ever had going to a wrestling event in my life. It trumps everything I've ever been to. I've been to so many shows. I've been to, I'd have to say, at least 15 shows over my lifespan. So 15, maybe 20 shows, I don't even know. But I've been to a lot of shows. That show completely trumps everything I've ever been to. Any pay-per-view, I've only been to, Elimination Chamber, but any Raw, SmackDown, live event, anything I've been to, that WrestleMania trumps everything. Not just because it was a great show, which it was, because it was WrestleMania, and WrestleMania is the granddaddy of them all. It is the biggest show of the year, and it was just an awesome time. Seeing Seth Rollins cash in at the end of the night was the highlight of the night. Next NXT superstar you want to see called up in 2016. I guess the easy answer would be Finn Balor. He's probably going to get called up very, very soon. Let's see, another guy, Apollo Crews. I really like Apollo Crews. He's doing really well down in NXT. Diva-wise, Bayley, obviously. But I also like Carmella. She's also been doing very well. Her match with Bayley was really good for what Carmella has put up in the past as far as quality of matches. She's been doing very well. Dream WrestleMania main event. My dream WrestleMania main event, I have 2 of them. I can only choose one, though, apparently. But I'm going to say 2 of them, because this is a tag video. I've never done a tag, and I can do whatever the hell I want. It's my video. I've got 2. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Hulk Hogan. Probably the match that should have happened at WrestleMania 18, but that's besides the point. The 2 biggest icons in wrestling history, arguably, and most not arguably, the 2 biggest icons in wrestling history, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Hulk Hogan. The 3rd one, I wanted to see, I'm surprised that it hadn't happened before. Triple threat. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock versus Triple H. And we could even add in a 4th one, The Undertaker. A fatal 4, that just made it even better. A fatal 4-way match between The Rock, Austin, Triple H, and The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Imagine how amazing that would be. I should be a booker. Favorite non-WWE promotion. This is question number 8. PWG. If you could see, this camera is recording on top of my bookshelf, which holds all of my DVDs. I'm really into PWG, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, down in Reseda, California, Southern California, kind of near LA. But I really like PWG. It's where the Young Bucks wrestled, where Kevin Steen wrestled, Adam Cole, ACH, Roderick Strong, Super Dragon, Chris Hero. There's a lot of guys, Kyle O'Reilly. A lot of good guys come out of PWG, and they're just an awesome promotion. I can never get tickets to a show because whenever they sell tickets, it's always when I'm in school, and I can't get on my phone to buy tickets because then I gotta pull my phone out. I gotta pull it up on the internet, and our internet at our school sucks. Then I gotta pull out my debit card. I gotta pay for the tickets, and it's just a big hassle. And just finding someone to go with to Reseda, oh God, it's just a hassle because nobody wants to drive that far to go to a show. Favorite style of wrestling. If I'm reading that correctly. Favorite style of wrestling. I like a fast-paced style. More kind of like cruiserweight style. You know, throw AJ Styles in there against, let's say, Austin Aries. Throw them two together. Got a match. Yeah, I like a fast-paced style. I don't really like a slow, methodical style, kind of like a Randy Orton match, which are most Randy Orton matches. It's just a slow, methodical pace, like the WrestleMania 25 main event, Triple H versus Randy Orton. That was just, cringeworthy. How many wrestling shows have you attended? This kind of goes back to the how many WrestleManias have you been to? Question number 5. We're on question number 10. Like I said, I've been to roughly about 15 shows. Been to a lot of SmackDowns and Raws. Been to a lot of live events. Been to Elimination Chamber 2011, which was Edge's last Elimination Chamber, but we didn't know it at the time. WrestleMania, obviously. So yeah, I've been to, a lot of shows. Which pay-per-view do you want WWE to bring back? I'll say King of the Ring because I kind of like where every other pay-per-view is. I mean, if they could replace all the gimmick pay-per-views, which are a lot of them, TLC and Hell in a Cell. I don't know if they're doing Elimination Chamber this year, but if they do, that's really dumb. But if they could get rid of all the gimmick pay-per-views that involve, you have to have a TLC match. You have to have 2 Hell in a Cell matches. We don't need 2 Hell in a Cell matches a year. We can have 1, and that's fine, because then it gets to a point where the Hell in a Cell doesn't mean anything anymore. The Hell in a Cell is supposed to be the pinnacle of a feud. And then when you have a pay-per-view dedicated to the Hell in a Cell and a pay-per-view dedicated to the TLC match, I don't know, to me it loses its meaning. But if we could get rid of those, maybe King of the Ring, I really loved King of the Ring, back in the day where they would have all the matches leading up on the Raws and the SmackDowns. That way, you get people to watch Raw and SmackDown to see who's going to, qualify for the King of the Ring. And then you have the 2 semifinal matches at King of the Ring, and then the finals at the King of the Ring. Who's going to get the King of the Ring crown? And also, didn't King of the Ring winners get a WWE title shot? Bring that back. Then you have a new number 1 contender. You kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Will we ever have an NXT TakeOver, Raw, SmackDown, or a pay-per-view? I think this question is NXT going to take over at any time soon? Are they going to do like an invasion angle? I've kind of been seeing, signs of it happening because the whole We Are NXT thing and then the Balor Club. So it could happen. I'm not saying it is going to happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. Could it be a good thing? Maybe. Could it be a bad thing? We've seen it happen in the past. it could be a bad thing. But we'll have to wait and see. Will Daniel Bryan wrestle another match in WWE? No. He retired. What kind of question is this? Do you consider TNA as the number 2 or another promotion? I'm guessing number 2 as in the pieces of shit. No. I mean, they are pieces of shit, but you guys know what I mean. Are they the number 2 promotion next to WWE? No, they're not the number 2 promotion. The number 2 promotion is New Japan Pro Wrestling. They have the best wrestling besides... I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but they have the best wrestling besides WWE right now, because if you see what WWE is doing right now, it's smart. I will be a WWE fan until the day I die. Dream WrestleMania location. The moon. Favorite WWE Mattel figure you own? I don't really have one. I have Mattel figures in my room. There's a Rock figure right there, Rocky Maivia. I would take him down, but he's pinned to the wall. So, I guess that one, because it's the one in the box. If Triple H takes over WWE, will the product be better or worse? I believe the product would be better. When that happens, we'll have to find out. We'll have to wait and see, because it could happen years from now. Vince McMahon will die in that chair in the gorilla position. He will die sitting behind that desk with the monitors and the papers and the headset yelling at someone, and he will die that way. It's gonna happen. You're telling me it's not gonna happen. I'm telling you it is gonna happen, because he's gonna stay there until he dies. Question number 18. Did John Cena really bury Bray Wyatt? I mean, he was the first person to do it, and then a whole cascade of people did it. So, yes, John Cena did bury Bray Wyatt, and then he started a downward effect of Bray Wyatt just getting buried and never winning. He will never win a match. Question number 19. We're nearing towards the end here, people. Hopefully you're still with me. How many years does John Cena have left? 5 to 6, possibly. That's the maximum. The minimum, 2 to 3. With all these injuries and the movies that he's making, it's really taking a toll, and he's not getting any younger. And number 20, who is the future of WWE? I can't really pinpoint one person. You got to put Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, as much as we don't want to say it. Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Austin Aries, Sami Zayn, Hideo Itami. Yeah, that's who I think the future of WWE is. That's a pretty damn good future. Can't wait to the future. And we are done. Lottie Uncle Tom Da. We finished our first tag video ever. Congratulations. We did it. We made it through. So, I'm not really sure who I'm supposed to tag here. I don't know a lot of other people on YouTube. This is sad. This is when the tear drops out of my eye. But, unfortunately, I will not be tagging anyone else because I don't have anyone to tag. If I could tag anyone, I guess I'd tag the rest of my Wrestling Guru Society members, Mitch and Dallas. Because Anthony already tagged all 3 of us. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for the challenge. Thank you for the tag challenge. I appreciate it. This was fun. Gave me a chance to talk about wrestling and, gave me an opportunity to get back in front of the camera and start rambling like I'm doing right now. So, we're going to end things off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, give it a big thumbs down. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it right now while I got the thumbs down in the air. There you go. Big thumbs down. Alright, you guys can follow me on Twitter at HeelGriggs. That's about it. Don't follow me anywhere else. But if you find me on any other social media, find me. It's a challenge. I'll give you guys a challenge. Find me on social media, follow me, and say you found me. So, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out.